What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We back. Marijuana Minute. Miss Q the Truth.
Those Trap gang.
It's Jackie. What's up?
You bad. Miss
Yes,
Liddy
sir.
Too Titty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know we out here, man. We appreciate all y'all for the support. Y'all that's continuously supporting the podcast and listen every week. You know, we definitely appreciate y'all.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Yeah, appreciate all the people who gave me feedback on the last podcast and all that. But what y'all been up to this week though? Anybody drank too much last night and turned up for their birthday 4 days before it ever happened? Anybody did that in the room?
Hey,
Yep.
one time for Jackie Bear's birthday. Salute to Jackie. Jackie, when your birthday? Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
I was there though at the party getting it in.
Yeah. Hey, look, you know, this week, man, it was a pretty good week. Busy.
You got your new microphone this week?
No, that's coming next week. No, so tune in for better sound. As a matter of fact, I go pick all that up tomorrow. You know, so y'all tune in for better sound, better.
Tomorrow,
you know,
for sure.
We're doing something.
Voice, yeah.
We trying to do something different. Trap, how was your week?
It was lit, bro. I got the business looking up. Got a lot of private clientele, so super dope. And I also celebrate.
Well, Trap, go ahead and shout out their business though, man. Let the people know where they can where they can find you at.
I'm just in Jacksonville now, but we have listeners all over, people in the UK, so I feel bad for them. They ain't gonna be able to enjoy these hands. Anybody want to come catch these hands? I'm over here. I'm over here not fighting people, but spreading empathy. It's empathic touch. It's coming soon online. I'll let you guys know when everything's up, ready to go. Right now, we're trying to keep it. Trying to keep it low key, word of mouth right now.
Jackie, how was your week last week? Anything good?
Pretty good. It was pretty good.
It's
ended on a high note.
Mm-hmm.
You ended on a high note birthday weekend?
Yeah, it ended on a high note.
You probably high right now.
That's always the best way to end, on a high note. And on that note, we're going to get right into it. Hey, man, Let's talk COVID. Now, for the people that listen to us on a regular week to week, y'all know we was talking about COVID last week. And I got another story my boy Trap brought to my attention after the show. And I'm going to go ahead and let him go ahead and explain it to y'all so y'all can understand what we got going.
So in the UK, shout out to our listeners out over there across the pond, mate, and whatever you guys say, bloke. But over there was this lady who sent her kid to school, and they sent her back and had vaccinated them without her permission. And she went bananas. B8 and they ass, but she turned up. This lady right here, she was on the video snapping, and rightfully so. But you know what I'm saying? Your children have to take certain shots to go to school anyway. Maybe they're just trying to put this one just on the list. But even still, you still have to sign off for that, because
nowhere in the world will I ever accept someone to give my child any kind of form of medication without my knowledge and or permission. You understand?
You did say last week that you did let your kids get vaccinated, and you was about that life. You said that.
But that was with my permission and of my knowledge.
That's true.
See what I'm saying?
Without permission and without my knowledge is a totally different subject.
Right.
So would you give your permission for them to vaccinate your kids?
No. Not this, no.
I would have to be there. I'm sorry. Y'all cannot do it without me being there. That's my child.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if they did it, Jackie? What would you do? Would we have to bond you out right now? Would you be?
Yeah. I don't think you want me to say right now.
I'm coming to get my dog because look, I'm gonna explain it.
Yeah.
Right? Because she got every right. Because me, now they got the doors at the school where you got to get buzzed in before you come in, right? So they're going to already know I'm already pissed off because you got to talk and all this other stuff. So when I come in there, it's really, honestly, not to get any understanding because there's nothing I need to understand, but where the place I filed my lawsuit at. But I'm going to be cussing somebody out. Hands down. I don't know about nobody else, but the next person, but I'm going to be pissed the fuck off. Yeah. Because you got to think about the fact is they called you don't even know if that's really what the hell they say it is. You ain't know.
Yeah, you don't know what they're mixing in. And for me, like I wouldn't be with that. Even if they asked my permission, I would say no. But it's like if they did it without my permission, at that point, I'm thinking deeper, darker, like conspiracy stuff going on. If this is what's going on in the school system, what exactly are they putting in my kid? Is this to make them dumber, more pliable, more gullible, just to believe whatever they're taught, to be I don't know.
What surprises me a lot is how many people work for the school system and do this many effed up things and have children of their own. So it's like, to me, it really shows that if you will do something like this to somebody else's kid, you don't give a damn what happens to yours. Mm-hmm. I truly feel that way.
Well, maybe they do care and they're just selfish and they just like, they look at it as like an elitism kind of thing. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't want my children are going to private school, so they don't have to deal with this in a public school and blah, blah, blah. So we never know what kind of view these people have. It could be that.
Yeah, but is vaccines it's not like, just because you over here in the rich, you know what I'm saying? We saying the virus ain't discriminating.
The virus is not, but that, like I said, I would go to the thing like what is really in this thing. We don't really know, and if they have knowledge of what's in it, then they might know something we don't, and they would be like, the poor people can have this, but
they did try to push it to the poor and disenfranchised community. They really want the Black community to take it, and but then they're not in a rush to push no money in the Black neighborhoods and push no, wealth and fix the schools and in the poor and disenfranchised neighborhoods or the Black neighborhoods. So, like I say, it's not that I don't know what it is. I don't know if I don't trust it, but it's just like, what can you do? You don't vaccinate your kid. They kind of like force you really to do it if you think about it.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Like, what I'm saying, your kids have to take certain shots to go to school, and I was like,
right,
maybe this is just going to be on the list.
Right, and if it's like they don't take them, they can't go to school, and I don't feel like it should be that way. Of course, when you think about it, on the other hand, you wouldn't want your child going to school with children that's unvaccinated, I guess, and
the polio kids
potentially, getting sick and stuff like that. But
did you guys hear about the resurgence of polio? We have basically stamped it out. It was like non-existent, but then there was like people who were anti-vaxxers, and then people started getting like old-timey diseases like polio again. You guys heard about that? That was like maybe a year or two ago. Yeah.
My question is this though, right? Yeah. Because this is what the anti-vaxxers say. The anti-vaxxers, I hear them online saying, if we already got our kids vaccinated, then if my kid catch something and they couldn't give it to your kid. Now, is that true?
That it should be true if the vaccine works.
Right.
Y'all let me know on social media if that's true. Hit me up. Y'all know that y'all at marijuana_minutes everywhere. Hit me up.
I never got chicken pox ever in my life because I got the vaccination when I was 10.
See, I don't remember. I know I didn't get no vaccination. I got chickenpox in the 90s. So I know I wasn't 10. I was less than 10.
Yeah, I hadn't got it by the time I was like 10. So they gave it to me. I never had it. I haven't had shingles as an adult.
I don't even know if I was 10 when I got chickenpox. I feel like I was younger than that.
Yeah, most people get it younger. You remember back in the day, they used to have all these little parties. Like if one kid got it, they would make them go play with all the other kids.
Party.
But it's kind of it's low key.
But...
It's low key smart though, because you can't get it twice.
So would you have a? Oh, okay. I was about to say. Yeah, that's what they say. My sister got it twice. My older sister. Mm-hmm. She got it twice, and she got herpes. I'm just kidding. She don't have herpes. But
I think I think that's a very rare thing though to get it twice.
Say that one more time, Jackie.
I said I think it's very rare to get it twice.
It is, I heard, but I know a couple people, not just my sister, who got it twice.
Like I said, I've never heard of anybody getting it twice. This is my first time on the podcast hearing actually ever that somebody actually got it twice. So this is something I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe somebody else out there tell me, if they got chickenpox twice. I would love to know. But then again, was it chickenpox she got or was it shingles? I know they look different, right?
She wasn't.
Shingles look really bad.
Yeah, shingles you only get on one half of your body on your trunk, and it's usually like later on in life, like as an adult. She was still a kid both times.
Yeah, but I thought they said if you get chickenpox, it kind of opens you up to the shingles.
It does. They're all part of the herpes virus, like herpes 1, 2, and chickenpox and shingles. They're all like part of that strain.
Yeah, I can keep that herp over there. I'm straight. Listen, I want to ask y'all. I got to talk to y'all about something, man. Look, I saw this. I cannot remember for the life of me, y'all, where it was at. But they were having a legal rooster fight, right? And dude tied a knife onto the rooster leg, and the rooster stabbed the man in the nuts, y'all. Killed him. He bled out on the way to the hospital.
That's one way to go.
Wow.
I don't know what to say about it, man. Like, damn, what do you say? Like, you know what I mean? And do you kill the chicken? Is the rooster or the cock responsible for this? I hate that word, brother.
You hate the word cock?
Yeah, I hate that word. I hate that word. I hate that word. I especially hate that word when it's referencing a penis. I hate it.
I don't mind it, but you never had a white girl. Never mind. Married anyway. Yeah, but back to this cockfight guy. I don't know if he was making money off of it, but it probably wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? To get stabbed in the balls. I don't know what would be worth that. Really.
Yo, come
Jackie,
on,
how would you feel if you were stabbed in your ball?
No.
Nah, it's not your bag.
No.
Jackie, think about it though. Think about it. Think about it, Jackie.
No.
Your boyfriend, your man, your hubby, boo, baby.
Now your girlfriend.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Or homegirl. Your bitch, as the women call each other at times.
Well, he just got basically castrated, so.
No, man. I think what it did was stab one of the testicles and bust that bitch. I don't even think he really got castrated. Just he bled
now
out.
I feel like now we're getting into many details. I'm starting to feel sad for this guy.
I mean, I feel sad for him because he did a stupid thing. But the thing is, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes, right?
That's what they say.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of where I went on to say about that. I mean, it's like, it's not the first time though. Many people have actually been killed doing illegal rooster fights by doing knives.
Why are they so entertaining? Would you guys go to one if you're invited? I know they're illegal, but I've done illegal stuff just for kicks. Would you guys go to one?
I just think it's the thrill.
What's so thrilling about it?
What about you, Jack? You'll go?
I'm not interested, so I don't think I would. I don't think I would enjoy it.
I've done a lot of stuff.
Travis, would you go to a boxing game? Boxing match, excuse me?
Oh, yes.
Of course.
So I guess it's kind of like the same thing.
No.
Except...
Yeah, I think that's kind of what it's like for them. I think
this is more visceral, I think. Like not niggas, but chickens are dying. And like it gets bloody. It's savage. What? It's like animal cruelty. So I could understand, like, you wouldn't go to a dog fight, would you? Because we all love dogs, right?
No,
No, I ain't going to a dog fight. I
Yeah,
never
this is
understood dog fighting. I never
one time
understood
for
it.
Michael Vick. I never understood it either. I don't like it in principle because, as a younger guy, as a more heartless guy, I would say I didn't care about. I've seen my cousins fight dogs, and it was like whatever. But now, as an older, more evolved person, I'm just like, that's not my cup of tea, dog.
No, hold on.
I'm not even
listen,
like a dog
What
lover
was the
like that either.
situation? What was the situation now? Because dogs in the hood are different. Like sometimes you gotta box that bitch to get them off you.
No, I'm saying they was breeding them and making them more aggressive and all this other stuff just to fight other dogs and put money on it like that. And the dogs would get injured, and it's just like they wouldn't take
I
care
get
of
what you're saying.
properly. Yeah,
They
so
were fighting dogs. I
can't
thought you said they were like hit dogs.
No. They were fighting like what Michael Vick was doing. He went to jail over.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can't condone that really.
Like, yeah, I mean, listen, bro.
And I'm not just saying that just because we're like on a public platform and we have to be like, sometimes we have to cap about stuff. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Ain't nobody. Listen, I'm not capping about it either. I've never been a part of it. Never. This is. I mean, this is on or off the podcast. This is anywhere.
Yeah, but I feel differently about cockfighting. Isn't that weird? Like I said earlier, I would go to one.
I think it's because we eat chickens.
Maybe.
I think it's because we eat chickens.
Man, so that's probably it.
I mean, is the chicken really going to waste after the fight?
I would eat a dog. I would.
Silence. Jackie. A moment of silence.
Y'all just all right.
Jackie, I know we made eye contact just then, and I know we did.
Yo, y'all niggas let me in there. All right, I'm the only one.
Yes, you the damn only one.
Yo, they say that pigs are just as intelligent as dogs, and y'all wouldn't eat a dog?
No,
but you gonna eat bacon?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, Travis. Can you mention me a fucking cut that's from a dog? Because bacon is cut. Dog. That's a cut. So tell me a cut that's from a dog.
Man, you can get the bad scrap. You can get some dog chop. You can mix it with some poodles and noodles. You can all kinds of anything, bro. You can do a whole bunch.
Have you done this shit before or something?
I never have, but in other cultures, and I respect other cultures. Shout out to all our people who are in like Japan and what's that, Philippines, all the guys who like cook dogs and all that. I'm not looking down on you, unlike some other podcasters.
Well, I'm not either, but I'm not going to eat no damn dog. And Travis, I'm going to look at you different when the dogs start disappearing in the neighborhood around
there. Listen, y'all just put these dogs down and there's common kids in Africa. What's going on?
Listen, funny stories. I owned cats when I was a kid or whatever, and there was this guy stayed across the street, and they say he used to eat cats. And like, I have a couple cats that went missing, never seen them in the neighborhood. And like, I don't know. I can't say if the man ate the cats or not. But they went missing.
How could y'all guys say that you really wouldn't eat a dog, man? That's crazy to me.
No, it's not crazy.
Would you eat a cat?
I've probably eaten plenty of cats, but as much orange chicken as I've supposedly eaten, like I'm pretty sure that it ain't all, up to snuff. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
and I don't mind that, honestly. As long as everything's humane. What?
No, that's not okay.
You probably not ate the same amount of cat as I did. You don't know what these people are putting in.
No, I have not, because I don't like orange chicken.
You eat something from that restaurant. Sweet fire chicken.
Don't say that. We use beef and broccoli.
Okay. Test your beef next time and see if it's feline. Your beef might have some whiskers.
It's all beef.
And then come back 4% beef.
What? 8% whisker. 10%.
It's all beef. It's all beef.
Oh my goodness, man! Listen, but I want to also touch base on something else, man. in the media, I was seeing that Mariah Carey family is suing her, and her brother's saying that she wrote a book about him and portrayed him in a bad as a bad person, and his sister saying that Mariah Carey did the same thing, and Mariah Carey is alleging in the book that her sister trafficked her out and poured hot tea on her.
Trafficked her out.
That's what she is alleging.
Expound on that.
I really,
because she could be talking about taking advantage of her contractually, like they did with what's his name? Because he couldn't read.
I don't think that's what she was doing when she was 12. I don't think.
Oh, this was when
Mariah Carey was 12. I don't think that's what
how
she
long
means.
was she singing when she did that? That once she been in the business her whole life though.
Yeah,
I've heard rumors about this for years.
I mean, I don't know when Mariah Carey first debuted, but I don't think it was she was 12. I don't think so. But either way it go, I don't think she would be saying that it was contractual. I think it was literally what she said it was in the book, or she's alleging to in the book.
So they're suing her for what? Defamation of character?
Basically, yeah. Yeah, but
so what do you guys believe? Let's talk Hollywood. What do you guys believe? What have you heard about Hollywood and different rituals and different ways you can get success?
What you think, Jackie? You heard about that story?
Go ahead, Jackie.
No, I haven't heard about it. That's my first time hearing about it.
What is your take on Hollywood in general and how they deal with success? And
oh God, everybody's a mess. They're all a mess. Yes.
But you too. Oh, you got something else?
No, you said, but they're all a mess. Come on, they're all a mess.
Yeah, I think in Hollywood though, it's a lot of facade. It's a lot of masking. It's living for the camera and not being your true self. I think that's a lot going on.
Right, exactly. Because you try to portray as what you are not, and they become so unhappy. And
okay,
what you think, Trap?
I'm gonna drop a name real quick. Jeffrey Epstein. You guys know it. You know what happened with him.
Let's. You don't brought it up, so let's talk about it. Go ahead.
Let's do it. This is how my mind works. Like you guys talking about this happened to her as a kid. Jeffrey Epstein, who he went to jail for like the pedophile ring and having all those underage girls on his island, and yep, and he was best friends with Trump and Bill Gates and a whole bunch of other famous rich people. And now there's Mariah alleging this, and she got money. Her parents, I'm not saying that they did X, Y, Z or nothing, but I'm just saying that who knows who she was involved with and what happens in this community in Hollywood or whatever. This is dicey ground we're walking on, you guys.
Let's get to the nitty gritty.
Go ahead.
What do you think? Do you think that she did it, or do you think that Mariah is making it up?
I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm just saying anything is possible when it comes to stuff like that happening and being covered up for years. Another case of abuse. R. Kelly.
I agree. I think it's true.
All right. In R. Kelly's case, he said it was true. He was molested by his older sister.
Okay. Which would
so what? That don't give him the right to do what the fuck he was doing.
Which would lead to why he is the way he is.
Yeah, and Michael Jackson, he was physically abused by his father.
Right, which would lead to why he was the way he was.
No,
abuse might lead to greatness.
Michael Jackson's situation is a tad bit different though, because Michael Jackson was really chasing a childhood that he never had, because he, as a kid, was looking out of the window in the studio as other kids outside playing and doing stuff. He's been forced to do records and sing and perform and act a certain way and do stuff.
I'm not talking about their differences. I'm talking about their similarities. There's a similarity of abuse in all these situations, and there also is a similarity of really, really high success and talent.
Yeah, but physical abuse and I think sexual abuse is a tad bit different.
I mean, I
I
feel
mean,
like
it's abuse, but
I
abuse is
don't know. I
abuse.
feel
When
like
it's a
abuse
child,
is
abuse is
abuse.
abuse.
Abuse is abuse regardless.
Right.
Physical, you know,
Sexual, verbal, mental,
but
anything.
right.
but
That's
but
all the same in my opinion.
Me too.
but in the
Especially on
situation,
children.
the reason why I say I think it's a kind of a difference because in the situation with Michael Jackson, everything was when alleged facts came out about the case and everything at the end. Because they say that the kids recounted what they said and said that they
Mike
never
didn't
said
do
it.
none of that. I'll say that. I'll stand on that. Mike didn't do that stuff. He
So
never touched them children.
if that's the case, I don't think Mike was transferring his abuse.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Mike didn't do it. Mike
But
was an abused, hurt person, but he didn't do that to other children.
and R. Kelly was literally, hurting people. He was literally out here passing along abuse that will damage people for the rest of their life. And so it's like, yeah.
I don't want to speak on R. Kelly. I'll pass on that. But
Yeah,
it's like you gotta
that's
really look at the entire situation when it comes to R. Kelly. I will say that, but I'm not gonna say anything else about him. But
I want to say this. I want to say this before you say that. If he was abused and hurt as a kid,
who?
That R. Kelly. If he was abused and hurt as a kid, hold on, listen to me. I'm not saying that's okay, but I hear that. So you should go and seek some kind of help, not pass on trauma to other people.
Yeah,
you can't get.
I agree. I can agree with that.
Yeah, no way, shape, or form can anybody get a pass for passing on, that level of hurt to somebody else.
I can agree with that, but there's other stuff. I'll tell you about it off air. But but my point was that there's all abuse in it, and I'm sure if we looked, we could find other really top performing artists. Wasn't Fantasia abused, or what's her name, Keisha Cole, or a lot of these people? It's really common.
It's like everybody in the industry has some kind of horrific thing surrounding them.
Right, and like I said earlier, they're a mess. And it's not. I mean, I don't know. It's just a lot of things that just come out later on in life once they're famous and older and stuff like that, and you look back and you're like, wow.
I got another question to ask y'all. Do you think Mariah should be allowed, if this is her account, her brothers and sister disagree, she has all the fame, the power, the followers, the money. Should she be allowed to just say anything that she wants in her book? Because it is her life. She's accountant, but it's like she has more influence on what people will believe about these people, and that could affect them in their real life.
I say that you have the right to sue anybody for anything in the United States. So if you feel as if somebody is defacing your character and your name, you have a right to bring them to litigation for it.
USA. Come on, y'all.
I don't
you left me hanging
believe
again.
that. Like I guess books, tell all books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Written. I don't think they should be, because you're right. I mean, when it's like a famous person doing it and they're telling all or whatever, that's a lot of people it could potentially ruin.
That's a tough slope,
marriages
though,
and all.
That's a tough slope. That's a tough slope, because if I shouldn't have to close off my life if if our life intertwined and you affected my life some kind of way, because nobody would say anything if I was writing all positive things. Nobody would say anything if I say that you helped advance my career or you was super supportive. Nobody would say anything against that. So you got to take the good with the bad. If you just got to be responsible. If you did something you wrong, you should be held accountable. Just apologize for it. Speak on it. But Mariah Carey's situation,
is that everybody's business?
No,
this is gonna be a best-selling book.
My business.
It's your business because y'all grew up together. You're a sibling of Mariah, and say you're her sibling, and she was like, Q did XYZ, and you're like, yeah, I did it, but why you gotta tell everybody? Or you like, no, I didn't. You're lying. Or it's like it happened, but we were both there. I saw it this way, you saw it that way. The glass was half full. He's like, she poured my half glass empty, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's all about perspective when it comes to like looking at it a certain type of way.
Yeah, well, I mean, my only thing with it is you're blocking someone else's right to write about their own life by saying they shouldn't be able to
but
tell
we
what happened to them.
agreed that there's no freedom of speech, like on the first episode of this podcast.
Well, but I'm saying you still blocking someone's right to tell about their life. Like she has a right to tell about what happened to her in her life as the way that she saw it.
At the detriment of anybody. All right.
That's how you feel about it. So Trap, let's say you did something super horrific, like super horrendous, like, I don't know, killed a brother of mine or something, right? Mm-hmm. And later on, I write about it and it ruins your business or it ruins you. Am I wrong for telling about what happened to me, that you did something, you did do this? It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but let's say I did kill your brother and you wrote about it and blah, blah, blah. And then let's say that you murdered my sister, and that's the reason why I murdered your brother. You did, and you left that part out. And then I write my book, but I'm just a small business owner. Anybody who read it is me and my homies. But you're Mariah Carey.
That's not true. That's not true because of the fact that I put your name in the book and me being Mariah Carey, and the fact that you are that close to that person, because they're siblings. That's gonna bring notoriety to your name anyways, and that's people gonna want to hear your side of the story. Also, if you think about Hollywood, let's go on and stay in Hollywood for just a split second, because I mean, hell, government officials might as well say that's Hollywood, because they be lying up there like they acting anyway.
I mean, our last president,
your boy Ted
straight
Cruz.
From that, yeah.
Your boy Ted Cruz, Trap.
Yeah, that's the homie, the big homie. He did his impersonation of a stand-up comedian, failed epically. But he was making jokes last week about the people who were in Texas while he was going to Cancun. So in Orlando, he was on stage and he said, "Hey, Orlando's nice. I mean, it's not as nice as Cancun, but still pretty nice." And they weren't having it because I guess they probably heard about the 12 people. Yeah, they probably heard about the 12 people who died and all that other stuff, and that's probably why they wasn't as amused as he seemed to be at that. And then somebody was like, and I was like, yo,
did he stay up there? Did he stay up there after that shit?
I mean, he got through it. I mean, it just, you gotta go watch the clip. But
yo, this guy wilding, bro.
Wilding.
Do you mean to tell me this man was up there and he made a joke like that after bro, his political career should be over. But we all know how that go, right?
You gonna cancel him?
I mean, well, think about it. Shouldn't he be canceled? Because I mean, that's better than canceling Eminem, right?
Oh my God, that's ever a topic. Look here, Gen Z. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Because Eminem was around saying all the shit that he says that y'all are just now hearing about before y'all was even thought of. So before y'all want to cancel this dude who we love, by the way, think again, because y'all are from the mumble generation where we can't understand shit that y'all rappers are saying. Eminem is a good ass rapper, so let's not cancel him because I like him. Thank you.
They might be saying stuff that's worse than what he's saying. We just don't know because he can't
exactly.
understand what he's saying.
Exactly.
My thing is,
you guys know the line that they wanted to cancel him over?
Yeah, tie the bitch to the bed and set his house on fire. Yeah. But here's the thing. 11 fucking years ago.
Word. Right. If you never thought about arson, you ain't never been in love like that for real anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not jumping out the window and saying that shit.
Hey, what's up with y'all? What's up with y'all tonight? First of all, y'all don't want
rough there, y'all.
Now y'all don't want to burn nobody's house down with me. Are we gang or not? Y'all didn't say, man.
Nah, Nah, you on them minutes by yourself, man.
Yo.
Hashtag marijuana minutes. But listen, so my thing is,
wait, Q. You said this was 11 years ago, right?
Yes.
And so like, why does that matter? Because he's still saying flagrant stuff. He's still getting bars off to this day. Like, I heard his last album. He's still out there.
Oh yeah.
Like,
he says the F word like nobody says that anymore. Like, even we don't even say that. So yeah, he's still wilding.
I haven't heard. I mean, I just know I don't understand them going back though. If he's still saying shit like that today, why are y'all going back to 2010?
We need to cancel Young Jock still. And I know it was a long time ago, but that Looking Boy remix that he did with the Weak Looking Boy, on that song, he made fun of one of the members of B2K. Bump, bump, bump. Everybody knows that.
What he said?
He said, no, Chris, or something to that effect, to be like, he was mocking the molestation of this like 14-year-old boy. Well, back when they was 14. But Raz B was one of the members. He got touched on by their manager. And Young Jock made fun of that. And still, he's just out here wearing dresses in Atlanta, living his best life.
I mean, Young Jock was a one-hit wonder, though. So I guess that was canceled, right?
You tripping.
I mean,
you tripping. Young Jock had bangers. I don't care what you're saying. Look,
give me five. Give me five right here.
All right, these boys on the line said anything private.
Okay, that was a banger. Go ahead.
All right, meet me in the mall. Where? It's going down. Okay, come on, everybody knows that. Meet me in the mall.
All right, two. But those also came out like all in the same year, but whatever. Go ahead, two.
All right, his whole first album was fire. He's like, what's the other one? It was like, all the little mind when they see jocking, drumming.
But all that's first album, right?
It ain't the first time.
Give me second album. What's on the second album?
I don't even know if that nigga got a second album. No, actually, he do got a second album, and it do got a couple slaps on there. Come on, if you in tune with hip hop in the South, you know about like the.
Listen, I'm not.
Come on.
All I'm saying is where musically, Jock. I mean, he not there, bro. Where? I just can't give me a song off that second album because all those songs you named.
All right.
First of all, I like all those songs you named.
Second album, he's like, I guess it's safe to say I'm on my job because everything I say seem to come from the heart. And if he had something like
another song, I don't know that one.
You don't listen to this dude, bro. That's just
I did. I listened to the first album. That's why I said all those songs you named. I jammed all of those. Like,
okay, the whole point was he's not a one-hit wonder. He had a bunch of hits on his first album. Even if that's just the case, he's still
all right. Wrong worded. My bad for the people. My bad. One album wonder.
Look, he just coined a phrase. Niggas don't even say that.
One album apparatus, whatever you want to call it. But either way it go, all I'm saying is.
I'm saying he should be canceled for some slaps. And he said it a long time ago, but I like B2K. There, I said it.
All right. And add some trap off marijuana_minutes. You follow us everywhere. Now,
and a fight go with that.
But at the end of the day, listen, I think with this whole Eminem situation, I mean, I get what you're saying, that if he's still saying the stuff today and the problematic stuff today, you know what I mean? This is a different day and era, so Eminem do got to tighten up because he's got to be held to the responsibilities of everybody else. But we ain't finna go back and pick the old music to hold him responsible for.
Kevin Hart had to do that. Kevin Hart had to apologize.
Eminem is gonna be Eminem with no apologies. Y'all know this. We know this. So these little children around here need to stop with their hurt little feelings.
And hold on, Trap.
Kevin Hart had to apologize for tweets.
But Kevin Hart had been apologizing for that. That wasn't the first. They kept bringing that shit up on Kevin Hart.
That's what I'm saying.
They kept bothering him. But
but he still had to apologize. He didn't even do the Oscars because of it.
But he had already previously apologized.
He did, but
they
that's
just
what
brought
he
it back
still
up
had
because
to
the man was on
apologize
the Oscars.
again. He did a whole tour saying how he wasn't apologizing while apologizing. He was like, I don't even want to do the Oscars anymore because of XYZ. And I was like, all right. But yet still in every interview he talked about it. And this is all right, so we got to think about the communities that these people are offending. Now this is he went on Ellen, right? And she's like, he gets my stamp with Kevin Hart because their relationship. And she's like, I accept him. He's good with me, right? He got the co-sign like that. Eminem offended, I guess, the Gen Z feminist crowd, or whatever, or the Me Too movement.
Yeah, but they're gonna wipe out the entire 90s.
All right, so if you had to offend a group, which one would you do? LGBT or Me Too? Which one you think is stronger in these streets?
We
can actually we can pass on this question. This is a dangerous one.
Listen. Here's the thing.
What's up?
All I'm saying is this: if you are going at someone who has not changed their behavior, still saying the same shit that they were saying back then I can understand, going at them. But if someone has changed and someone is, as like Kevin Hart's case, has already apologized for the things he said and has already changed his behavior and the way he acts, for y'all or for people to go back to pull that shit up, to bring it back up when it's stupid.
Well, then if you're saying that right then you understand what these people are saying against Eminem then, because he hasn't changed.
No, and like I said, Eminem is who he is. He has not changed. He will never change. I don't see a problem with it. He was like this years ago.
But see, that's the problem.
No. Hurt feelings.
No,
he murdered his baby mama. No.
Listen. It can't be like that. It can't be like that. You can't say it's what he is and accept it, because if that's the case, then a lot of people should be out of jail because it is who they is. And then
is that white privilege we're talking about? Is that white privilege you guys think? Maybe.
I don't know, but maybe. But I think you have to evolve, bro. And it's either grow or die. Like that's where it is in the world. You know what I mean? And if you still you consciously in an era rapping and offending women, which is the
rapping and offending women. All right, so wait a minute. Let's talk about who we're talking about here. Rapping and offending women with the Me Too wave. He murdered his baby mama on his first 2 albums in song and had his daughter help it.
Okay, so that's what we want to talk about. No. That's what we want to talk about is offending women. That's what we want. Okay.
No. What I'm saying is
the house on fire is light work, because you still possibly could escape.
Because these rappers nowadays offend women with every word that come out of their mouth. Look at the Throw Baby song. What do you think that is? That's offensive.
Is it? Because I remember seeing somebody dance
but that's offensive.
Okay. Well, I was the only person dancing to that last night, Jackie. Come on.
I said banging song, but that's offensive. Many women can find that offensive.
Throw Baby.
That is, I mean, it's a tough situation here. Like I said, the problem I have with the Eminem situation is that they're going back in 2010. Ain't nobody talking about what he's doing now. I haven't heard any of Eminem real new shit. Nothing.
I have. It's fire.
I haven't heard none of Eminem new shit.
He just got better with time. That's it.
I haven't really been feeling Eminem after, what was the one with Not Afraid, and
that was Relapse or Recovery.
And you didn't hear the album he came out with. What was that, like a couple years ago?
When he was talking about Charlamagne, Chicken Wayne, Woody Tang, everybody heard that one. When he was like talking trash about everybody.
Yeah, I think I might have heard a clip, but like I said, I haven't.
What was that album called?
That was a Kamikaze.
Yes, that album was. Oh my God, he went in.
Yeah, he did. That was sick.
But I mean, like I say, I think a lot of it is, some stuff is just a little too far. Eminem took it far, bro. Eminem, I didn't listen to Kim. That song was just, and to this day, I don't listen to it. It's too bad. It's horrible, bro. You literally hear him in the you literally hear him in the song dragging the girl, the lady. It's too much. It's too much. I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't listen to those Eminem songs and stuff like that. I just listen to Superman was my shit.
Wasn't he talking about slapping bitches on?
Oh yeah, he was
sit your ass on that park bench.
Yeah, he was being real bad, real disrespectful in the song. Oh yeah, Anthrax
that's
on
your
the
level of
Tampax, so
disrespect
slap
that you
you
can
till
handle.
you can't stand.
See, look, yeah, slap you till you can't stand. That's your level of disrespect you can handle. I can handle him strangling his baby mama to death. So that's my level. And then these Gen Z level, there's like strapped to the bed and set a fire. We can't handle that level. So we all have levels.
I mean,
but they can handle they're
throat babies.
They can handle the rest of these rappers using talking bad about women in their songs.
No, eventually everybody's gonna get canceled, and ain't not gonna be done on the radio but jazz. So,
oh, I love jazz.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's lit.
Sounds good to me.
But radio's gonna be trash at that point.
I don't listen to radio anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Nobody does anymore.
Speak for yourself, because I still listen to a lot of morning shows. I enjoy the morning shows on the radio. I enjoy radio.
Cancel morning shows. They're trash.
You tripping? Y'all tripping?
No, I'm just kidding.
I pray to be on a morning show. I pray to have my own morning show and be on the radio. That's actually a dream.
You might as well be a blacksmith.
Right. I mean, if you're not big right now, but I feel like that's just dying. If you're not big right now, then what's the point? Because like you said, not a lot of people listen to the radio.
Yeah, but
the
thing about radio is that radio is still a booming, and transistor radio is going to be here for a long time. It's been around for years. It ain't went nowhere. No matter how technology has changed, it's there.
I have something I do want to talk about, and it has nothing to do with Hollywood. It's a throwback. So y'all remember that song by Life, where he says, "You that just slipped on this CD player." Oh my God! What made him say CD player? Because now you listen to that song, you like CD player.
What's that? Let the record play. What's that? Yeah, what's a diva D?
but I mean, to close up what we were saying, like I say,
hey yo you.
I'm sorry I got off topic, but that just popped in my head. I thought about it the other day.
Yeah.
So anyway, but like I was saying, I think it's just interesting the song that they picked to, and how far back, if Eminem has done recent stuff, and it's back into 2018. That's just my thing, and I'm on the fence. Eminem has just been really, really, I don't know. I think Eminem takes the cake when it comes to abuse to women in songs in the rap industry.
Yeah, but he's white, so.
And I guess that's why they saying it's okay.
No, he has a large fan base, black and white. So it's like, once you have that much pull, I bet if Drake has a lot of, Drake's not white, but he has just like as much popularity. It's like, if you're popular, you don't have to be as much, you know what I'm saying? They give you more leeway. And that's a fact. If Drake was talking about choking his baby mama, and it was like, oh man, she probably deserved it, because that's Drake. But let's see, who's not popular, but everybody, let 6ix9ine choke his baby mama. It was like,
God.
What you doing?
First of all, I don't think that's the way at all. I don't think so. This is not the era for that, bro. This is the era of accountability, bro.
But my point still
this
stands.
ain't Freaknik, and this ain't how it used to be back in the day.
It's not.
And I'm glad, honestly, bro.
But Drake is he's an emotional dude. So he probably did like rap. He has dropped women names in songs, and it was just like not the best. He still does that.
I mean, yeah, but
he did that on his new. Y'all heard the new Drake? It just came out Friday.
The three albums,
the 3-pack,
3 songs. I mean,
that Lemon Pepper is fire. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that whole album is fire. That whole 3-pack is fire, actually. The whole 3-pack is fire. I can't even.
I think Lil Baby did better than him.
I've been waiting on Drake. I was waiting. I'm like, where he at? Like, damn,
who you think did
bro.
better? Who y'all think did better, Lil Baby or Drake on that song they got together? Because I think Lil Baby did better than him.
Lil Baby rhyme, but Lil Baby is snapping on everybody's shit.
Yes.
Like, Lil Baby is literally dominating motherfuckers on their own song. So you got to be careful when you put him on your songs, anyways. Because the motherfucker is good, bro. I fuck with him.
Yeah, all the babies are wild because he's snapping on niggas on their own song. The Baby is snapping on niggas in their own house. No, The Baby literally is snapping on niggas in their own house because he knocked Buddy Tooth out last week.
Yo,
yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, actually,
tell the people what happened, man.
I'm telling what happened, but so Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday, The Baby beat up well, not The Baby. He didn't do that. I'm not gonna report that. His team was responsible for beating up an old guy. Allegedly. Yeah. So it's Sunday. What day it is? It's like a couple days from now. So they probably don't beat up 3-4 people by now since then. Because it seems like every other day they have to just physically assault something. You know what I'm saying? And in this instance, I'm with this old man. He's an old white man. Not that really matters. You shouldn't beat up any old people, no matter what color they are.
Right.
And The Baby's team, they agreed. Well, The Baby agreed that he would have no more than 12 people at this man's property, and he's like renting it out. I guess it's an Airbnb situation. And the guy came there 2 days in a row, and he said, "I saw in the security cameras that there's 40 plus people out here. You guys got guns, choppers, blah blah blah." He's recording a video there. You know how videos are in the hip hop game. And so on the third day, the guy came back, and I guess he was just like, "Yo, this is not cool. Y'all got to get out X, Y, Z." But he got beat up. Like they knocked his tooth out, and he just got his ass whooped. And The Baby wasn't the one who physically did it, but it was somebody in his team. So it's just like he's going to be back in some court cases when he's already facing the thing he did in the hotel. I think he got off for shooting a nigga in Walmart. But the other thing when he like hit that girl. So he's got a lot on his plate right now.
I mean, The Baby is not handling fame well, I don't think.
Yeah. It's like a culture shock for him, I guess.
It is, bro. He's not handling fame very well. And that's the thing, is that when you get into, that's why I'm telling you, I was having a conversation earlier with you on the phone, and I was telling you how, like, I study kind of Hove and the way Hove be moving, because it's a certain way I do believe you have to, when you worth something, protect it.
Jackie Bear, I'm glad you said that. So say you're this homeowner and you see The Baby wilding out and he signed a contract to agree to these terms. What do you do on the third day?
I don't know.
Do you like your teeth? Are those your adult teeth? You got dentures you want to start popping in? Like, what do? You go over there trying to lay the law, or you call the police to get this hooligan out of there? Not that I'm victim blaming. I'm not victim blaming.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What would you do?
I like my teeth. I if it was me and I know Baby's reputation, I know he done kill people in Walmart. I would definitely
Walmart.
Yeah, he killed somebody in Walmart. It was self-defense. Yeah, and got away. Got away. He was defending himself, so justifiably so. But it's like you know what type of time he's on. If it comes to that, you're right. Like, do you want to get shot in your own house? Yeah, I'm not coming.
No.
Well, here's the thing.
If you about that life, I don't want it.
Q, what would you do? You didn't answer the question, Q. What would you do if that was your property? You still own it, and he did agree.
First of all, just like Baby wrong people, I wrong people. Okay, like I'm from Orlando, so
this man came there dolo.
That's his problem. You saw 40 fucking people on the motherfucking camera. You should have came with at least goddamn half of that, goddamn, and some.
You saying street people or the police? What are you saying? What are you alluding here?
Me?
You the truth? Yes.
Hey man, pull up with your people. Here's the thing.
Who's your people?
I don't think he did nothing wrong by asking. Honestly, he did baby a favor, I think, as a black person, not getting a police called on me. He coming to me and saying, hey, man, you saying that you was going to do 12 people in here, man. I don't want to call the police, get the police involved. Y'all got guns and shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all just
2 days in a row he warned him. 2 days in a row. Third day, I guess, he got a little spicy out the lip. But I got another question.
No, three times I got to call the police.
3 times? Okay, you would call police. So, Q, how much do you like your teeth?
But that's the thing, Trap.
Would you get them knocked out in order to sue the baby? That's the opportunity here. So you can think about it this. Maybe this guy was thinking like, yo, I could call the police and just get it resolved and I can leave. Or I could go over there knowing this guy's temperament, maybe, and then, maybe take a little ass.
I don't think if you see that these people got all these guns on your camera and all this stuff over here, you're gonna go over there and say, let's get a payday. I just don't feel like that.
Yeah, that's true, but maybe he didn't see that part.
I don't know. But
I might get a tooth knocked out in order to sue the baby for millions of dollars.
Yeah, but come on, bro.
Risking it with a gun, though, that kind of raises the stakes.
I mean, you outnumbered Firely, so you can't even shoot. You shoot one, you're gonna get killed because you're outnumbered. They got choppers, 4.5 9s, and a 2-tone Lamborghini. You hear me? So, you're gonna lose it. But my messages to the baby would be to just calm down, my brother, and tighten up your circle and your people around you, bro, because they're gonna cost you. They're gonna cost you money, and they're gonna cost you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you out here trying to do, my brother. You trying to create a legacy for yourself, and you're doing a damn good job. But don't ruin it by allowing people in your circle to get you off your square. Because they're gonna knock you off your square, man, and that's just fucking you up. That's all it is. That would be if I could talk to him and as a man to man, that would literally be my message to him. You know what I mean? Because bro, baby wildin', man.
This is my message to you, the baby. You have more money and success than me, and you've gotten that far without any words of advice from me. So do what you do, young blood. Live your life. What would be your words of advice, Jackie, man?
I mean, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Tighten up your circle around you.
Because Trap, I mean, I know that my boy done killed a few people in self-defense and stuff like that and all that. I've been around him and stuff. But I mean, it only comes a time when a marksman meets another marksman. You know what I'm saying? And you got to change, you got to slow down, you got to see stuff before it happens and move a certain way. You are not who you used to be. If you blow up tomorrow, Trap, and you super famous, bro, people gonna try you because they know you got money, they know they be checking out your deals because all that shit be on the internet, checking out your net worth. But you gotta move like you know that. You gotta move like when I ride the bike. Unfortunately, I got hit. But you supposed to drive. You drive like everybody out to hit you. I got hit.
Yeah.
So I gotta move differently.
Listen, bro. You next time you on your bike, just if you see the baby in his Lamborghini, just pull up beside him. Roll the window down, be like, hey, bro, hey, young blood, I got something that's going to help you get further.
Young blood, oh my God, young blood.
The nigga is young, bro.
I'm gonna hold on to the window and catch a ride.
Little snapper.
But
yeah, it's hard to get through that. You imagine his ego and pride at this level with his
it's a lot of that though. A lot of that is the baby man. He from the streets.
He came from a rough spot, yeah.
He from the streets.
It's just like we was talking about earlier about growing and changing and all that. See,
but I understand it. I understand it. But like I said, when you work something, you got to protect that shit.
For sure.
By any means necessary. You can't have nobody around you sinking the ship. Only put your hands on a motherfucker when it's absolutely necessary. Now, Trap, you told me what the video is. I haven't seen this video because I actually just heard about it maybe earlier today.
Yeah, it happened a couple days ago.
So from what you're telling me and what you said, like I say, I don't know if that man went and put his hands on somebody and they were defending themselves when they were beating him up, whatever. If that's the case, then he got what he got. You can't be going around putting your hands on nobody when your ass beat up, especially by that crew. You already know. All right.
And he was in his house,
research.
so it's like he owns that house and he's renting out to tenants. I might be a little peeved if you agreed not to piss on my sofa and then I see you pissing on my sofa and I walk in
Chef,
like, yo,
you agreed not to pee on my sofa and you pissed on my sofa.
What are you talking about? I never agreed to that. Okay.
It's time for story time.
Wait a minute. No, wait. Where's that contract? Where's the contract?
And you are known for it. So let's hear it.
Listen, nah, I ain't gonna do my boy like that. But I will say,
I ain't saying nothing I do. You don't know now.
I will say my neighbor almost had a new roommate, and that name was and his roommate would have been Trap if I didn't tell Trap not to go on that dope. But
yeah,
my boy lost his wallet.
I remember this story. That must have been drunk Trap.
Bro, that was when you fell asleep on the stairs. Remember?
I do remember that.
Also, Trap, that was when you cut it up with your boy by the dope.
So drunk,
you wanted you
never cut
about,
it up with
above
the man,
the bar.
never
Above the bar.
Under the bar, never ever. Aww, don't even sound like me, cuz Cap.
Hey,
all this captivation, bro.
Hey, Jackie, I'll tell you who it was when we get off.
I know who it was. You told me.
Okay.
Yeah. You been lying. You been out here lying on my name.
You got pictures.
Oh man,
out here, Cap.
Those would have been iconic. But my boy had a long night, man. He lost his wallet, bro. Like, yeah.
A nigga pass out, and they just do anything to your little body. Taking pictures. I don't know what.
Yeah, but I have heard the story. I have heard the story about Trap drawing something on one of his homeboys' forehead and taking him somewhere else. You
know what I'm saying? See,
but
it's like you're passed out.
Good time.
Fair game. Pause. Yeah.
Mattress and all. Lock you out your own house too.
Be like that sometimes. Party foul.
Hey man, but this has been episode 3 of the Marijuana Minutes podcast, y'all. And we would love to hear y'all input on social media about all the topics that we discussed here tonight. Trap, Jackie Bell, I hope y'all have a great week. Everybody else, hope y'all are having a great.
Thank you.
Yeah, one time for the people that are there in UK checking us out. One time for Bobby Schmurder. I've been meaning to shout him out for being.
Oh yeah, salute to Bobby Schmurder. Yeah, hey, no doubt.
No.
Shout
out to our editor because she works hard, and if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be doing this, y'all. Okay, so shout out to her.
One time for the women. Yeah, it's women's month.
I'm petty, and that's a really close friend of mine. So I ain't gonna say all that. I'm gonna say I do all the editing. But we love
and if I was her, here's where I would come in and just go off. But
this is it is what it is, man. Hey man, listen. But like I said, we appreciate all y'all. Shout out to the UK people listening across the pond. We appreciate y'all. And we do appreciate you, Corlin, and everybody else who listening. Y'all hit me up, marijuana_minutes everywhere. We will be back. Hey, so y'all remember what I always tell you. Roll up, listen up, and stay caught up.
Period.
It's lit.